What is up, guys? Make sure we're rolling here. Everything's good. What's up, guys? We're back. Hell yeah. I'm excited to be back in the garage here on this fine evening. Gonna be working on our CR125, the bike we're actually keeping. This is probably doesn't look very familiar to you guys. This is the 2001 CR125 with the title. Basically, I put new front plastics on pipe here. I had to clean the carburetor on this one. I cleaned it 2 days ago now or so, and the bike, I couldn't get it to run at all, so I was kind of stumped. And then I pulled the spark plug off, couldn't get a spark, so I ordered up a new spark plug, and runs beautiful now. Let's see if it starts first kick. So heck yeah, it runs beautiful now. I love the look of this pipe. And this bike has a title, so it's not going for cheap at all. That is for sure. But I'm going to post this thing tomorrow probably. Like I said, don't really mind if I have to hold on to this bike for a little while because it's so sick. These Lucas Oil plastics are actually off of the other 01 without the title with the bad crank seal. So this bike, it's not that bike with the bad crank seal. This is a different one. This is, I know it gets confusing with 4 CR125s, guys. Trust me, I know. Touching the wheel, which I don't like. But other than that, bike is super clean. We got a fresh back tire. FMF shorty on there. This Pro Circuit looks practically new. Shine's beautiful, no dents at all. Bike runs beautiful. I took it for a test ride earlier. Super snappy. I jetted the carb. I kind of messed with the air screw, dialed it in a little bit. Again tomorrow. But anyways, we're going to be working on this beauty tonight. As you know, this is the bike that I want to keep, or at least I plan to keep. Who knows if I'll actually end up keeping it. Oop. Hopefully. I don't get the urge to sell it. I don't think I will because it's going to be so sick. I have a few things I want to do to it tonight. We have these graphics that we installed on our plastics here, so we can put those on. This bar pad I bought for a while ago. It's just been sitting there. We're probably not going to get to this tonight, but I have a new linkage bearing kit for it. Also, radiators were included with one of the CR125s that I bought, but I'm not sure if they're actually CR125 radiators. I want to straighten out this radiator also. Super bent. We have our hydraulic clutch that we're about to install. So this has to go in this alarm here. Oh, we have to mess with our electron because I forget what it's called, this top piece here on the electrons. They actually require tinkering. I think the bike's running lean. I looked up a tutorial on how to do that because I've never owned a bike with electron before. Guys, so where I think I'm going to start is I'm going to take these radiators off, put the new front fender on. What else? Oh, we need to put our forks on. And I think that's a good starting point. We'll have to drain this coolant because we're going to pull the radiator. So let's get to work. Actually looks like super diluted with water. The whole thing looks crooked, but straighten this thing out a whole bunch. Clean it up a little bit before I put it back on. It's kind of grubby. Alrighty guys, so here's how this radiator came out. Still not perfect, but much straighter than it was. It was all smashed in right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount this thing back up. still nice fenders, and they will get used for a different bike. I actually like them a lot, but might as well throw the 2020 ones on there. Alright guys, so a little bit disappointed. This doesn't fit this mount that I bought off of Prime MX. Not his fault. It's supposed to be this mount, which I just used earlier, and it bolted up no problem. Alrighty guys, we got our forks on. Looking gorgeous with the red fork guards. So as you guys know, we have this tusk wheel and hub off of a 2012 CR450, which we got right over there. It'd be super cool if I could switch the wheels from this bike to that bike and vice versa, so I could have these red hubs and black wheels on this sweet bike. I'm gonna go ahead, I have our axle lubed up here. I'm gonna go ahead, see if everything fits. I don't think it's gonna fit. I'm not gonna get my hopes up here, but it would be awesome if it did. Oh my god, this looks absolutely gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure everything's all lined up. So guys, the back wheel is probably going to be a lot more complicated because we got the chain. They might have different widths, I'm not really sure. But we got the chain and the sprockets involved, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult. As well as all these chain guides and everything, kind of our chain tensioners. So it might be a little difficult, but how freaking sick does this look? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it fit. Seems a little wobbly though, just like a tad bit. I'm not sure if it's not tight enough or we need new wheel bearings in there, but it seems like everything actually fits, which is sick. Who knew that you could put CR450 wheels on a 125? Alright, we're coming for you next, baby. Or these forks up a little bit on the triple trees, excuse me. Kind of looks like it's sitting a little tall right now. Could be just me, but how sick is that? Let's see if our back one fits. I'm gonna have to pull these and do some work there. Jeez, this thing's tight. And look how loose that chain is. Right on off. Alright. Alrighty guys, this will be the moment of truth here. Alrighty guys, so it fits. Complete pain. What the hell's going on over there? Complete pain getting this disc onto the brake pads and lining everything up in sequence all by yourself, but worked out good. Looks absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna switch out the chains as well. Just so we can have those matching. This retaining clip did fall out from those brakes, so that's a pain. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. Probably have to go back in at some point. But super stoked. Not as excited as the front one because it took me so long. It really made me work for it. But look at this thing. She's gorgeous. Let's get that chain on. Alrighty guys, I am exhausted. I've been working on this bike for hours. I think I'm gonna head in for the night. I got this wheel on also. Everything's looking good. Gonna have to clean these wheels up a little bit. But this bike is looking absolutely sick. I love it. Alrighty guys, it is the next morning and it is confirmed that the bike is looking just as gorgeous as when we left her last night. So I have done a little bit of work so far this morning. I got this clutch set up, the hydraulic clutch in there, which is awesome. This thing is so smooth, it's like butter. I want to get our brake caliper set up next. Also, I found a radiator louver that fits in here. It's kind of janky. I'm gonna have to clean that up and see if I can kind of get it in there a little bit better. But this one's also janky, so they match at least. So what I want to do now is I want to get this front brake caliper on here. So these brake pads are absolutely horrible, guys, and we're gonna have to order up new ones in the near future. But for now, I just want to get everything mounted up, as I was saying. So it looks like we don't have our bolts. Let's find a set of bolts that match up there. I want to throw on new grips. Obviously we have to mess with our Electron because, like I said, this bike doesn't run right. That would kind of be important, right, to run right. This chain, I took it off the CR125 so it would match the sprocket here. We're going to have to take a link out of this because it's just way too long. Obviously put on this side cover, kind of fix up this gasket here if we can, do our best. Okay, I made a mess down here, my goodness. I think we can fill the radiator up with coolant again. But I do want to mess with this Electron. I think that would probably be a good idea. Look at this, this is sloppy, holy crap. Maybe we should order a new shifter there, huh?